What's up, guys? So I'm sure you've heard, but recently, LeBron James' son, Bronny James, got drafted 55th overall in the NBA draft. So I'm a basketball fan. Love basketball. It's my favorite sport. Been following it. Active Spurs fan. We got Wembanyama last year, but he did pretty well, but that's not the point. It's about to be a Spurs video, but everyone's talking about LeBron James and his son Bronny James got drafted, like I said, 55 overall, and about nepotism. So first, I'm gonna throw out the jokes first, get that out the way before I do anything else. So in my head, I was thinking, LeBron James raised his perfect point guard. You know what I mean? Probably like, rock-a-bye, baby, pass me the ball. uh, grooming him to be the perfect point guard for him in his later years. That'd be kind of funny. When the Lakers lose that game and it's Bronny's fault, LeBron about to be in on him. Boy, you grinded for a month. Or like, smacking him with the belt. Or Thanksgiving dinners would be awkward. Those Christmas games, if they lose, would be awkward. Oh, man. Oh. And it would be, I bet you, LeBron being a good dad, because he's a good dad, probably be like, hey, JJ, bro, you gotta give him some minutes. Okay, okay, okay. I'm done. Okay. uh, Definitely, from the looks of it, I would say he does not look NBA ready now that we look at him. But obviously, as a basketball fan, you're interested in this because it's a dream come true. The first NBA dad duo. LeBron James is one of the greatest players of all time. Of course, you're interested to some degree. So, here are my serious thoughts about it. Is it nepotism? Yeah, probably. But the NBA had nepotism in it long time now. I mean, a couple of years ago. No, sorry, it's like 10 years ago practically. I think it was a 2012 draft when Anthony Davis's draft class, because Austin Rivers was on there. His dad played in the NBA for years. So that's for sure. I mean, he was a top 3 draft class too. I think he was number 3. So Bronny being drafted at number 5, I don't think is a big deal. Is he NBA ready? Maybe not. But we'll see. I think offense anyway is kind of like an abundance in the NBA. You don't really see a lot of really great defenders and a lot of good passers, and Bronny James has a very good eye. And he seems like he's very good at defense, but I'm not quite sure because he's average okay numbers. I don't think it's technically a bad thing. I don't think it's... You look at the Lakers organization, they don't really lose anything drafting him 55. They already drafted their draft class that they wanted, which was... I forgot the kid's name because this draft class wasn't particularly strong. But they already have a pretty good pick from my understanding at least. So Bronny coming in at 55, he's not going to get the biggest contract. He's not going to get the biggest chances either. Yes, he's probably going to get more chances than normal because of who his father is. But other than that, I think drafting him at 55 is like a no-loss type of win. Now, I will say, though, I think it is definitely crossing over to a bad type of nepotism if he starts. If he starts, I would not be able to justify LeBron being able to, maybe from a business standpoint, because it does put butts in the seat, unprecedented, another bucket list checked off of one of the greatest basketball players to ever step on the basketball court, LeBron James, on his bucket list. But it wouldn't look good for Bronny and his resume, because everything he has would be from his dad, and he probably feels some type of way as a competitor himself. We'll see in the next couple of years. Honestly, it wouldn't be this year if he deserves to be in the NBA, because the NBA is a cruel, cruel, cruel mistress. If you're not ready to play there, or at least like be able to prove your worth in an NBA team, you're going to be gone within the next 3 years. We'll definitely see the results of it. I mean, he probably can play in the NBA. I mean, we've seen plenty of kids who are from NBA dads. Steph Curry's from an NBA family. Seth Curry, his brother. Like I said, Austin Rivers, Doc Rivers, Tim Hardaway Jr., his dad was one, Klay Thompson. So it's full of nepotism, to be perfectly honest. But I mean, it's not as severe as LeBron James, because his son was a prospect since he was like 10. They were eyeing that man since he was 10. And to be perfectly honest, this is my opinion, he would probably have been drafted higher if he stayed one more year. And not only if he stayed one more year, because of his heart issue. If his heart issue wasn't there, he probably would have had a better first freshman year. He actually had a really tough high school career, to be honest, because of COVID. Kind of like halted his ascent that people were looking for, I guess. And COVID hit, and then he had an injury, and yeah. Is it nepotism? Sure. Does he deserve to play in the NBA? I think that's yet to be determined. I think people are tripping over it, because I think people like the reason to hate LeBron James, to be perfectly honest. But yeah, we'll find out in the next couple of, well, Laker fans are cruel. If you don't show results in like the first year, they want you gone. Like, I'm a Spurs fan. We build stuff slowly and hopefully keep it. Like, Kawhi left. Still so salty about that. But, I mean, yeah, we'll find out this coming year. This is going to be an exciting NBA season. So, yeah. All right. Like and subscribe to the video, guys. Peace and love. Please like and subscribe.